You were made for excellence, not average. So this message is for a collective who grew up in a hometown where your presence was not appreciated, but it goes way deeper than that. People were able to sense your power, to sense your value, but because energetically they were not able to vibe at your frequency, a lot of people try to hurt you, manipulate you, control you, bring you down. And a lot of people worked really hard to make sure that you do not see your value, that you do not remember who you are. So it goes beyond about not being valued. It was almost like a form of spiritual attack. And because you were born in this environment, it took a lot of time, a lot of years in solitude to fully come back home to yourself. And you cannot even get angry at the people who, did that to you, because they are still in a space where they don't love themselves, they don't value themselves, they don't cherish their dreams, and so their life is their karma, and there's nothing more to add to that. And November 2024, December as well, and especially the first 4 months of 2025, the karma is really intense, especially for narcissists, especially for people just in general, without the label of being a narcissist, just the people who actually take pleasure in hurting people, children specifically. These people are getting their karma. Most of them are not getting their karma legally, they're getting their karma energetically, which is way worse, because karma legally can be avoided if someone has a lot of resources and connection, or just like a high social status or connections. But when it comes to karmic justice, it doesn't operate with the same rules. In fact, there are no rules. No one can escape karmic justice. No one can escape the frequency of their intent. So if someone had the intent of hurting you, they're getting their karma, and they probably already had. The thing about karma that a lot of people don't know about is that karma means action. So a lot of people think that karma is just this bad thing that happens to you, like karma is a bitch. But if your intent has been to loving yourself and serving the collective, this period of time is going to be a time of karmic justice in the positive way for you. So you're going to be elevating your life, your finances, your relationships, just your daily life in general. And so you've already had all those lessons where you had to learn that you're not average and you're actually meant for success. You're meant to be part of the elite. And it's not from a place of being conceited. It's not from a place of feeling better than everyone else. It's your soul path. And all the times, every single time you try to lower your frequency or try to fit in or try to get into like a basic, boring 9-to-5 job or anything that just feels not aligned to your soul's path, every time you tried to like sell something and you didn't put the correct pricing, so you lowered your price, you lowered your value, every single time it backfired. Not to like hurt you. Like that's not what, you know, source was trying to do with you. It was just trying to get you into the path of alignment, the path of least resistance. You're the one who was fighting it. You were your biggest enemy. But then you had all these lessons, and then it clicked. You realized that the pattern was that when you try to lower your self-worth, when you try to lower your standards, when you try to fit in, it just never freaking works. It never works, and it always backfires. It doesn't stop you from your purpose, but it slows you down usually, or just it makes you like waste time and run around in circles where you have to like take care of things or situations that could have been avoided with those high standards. And so this message today, because you've been through all these lessons, you've understood this, so it's not anything new. I'm not like telling you something new. I'm just confirming to you the karmic justice that's about to unfold in your life in the most beautiful way. And this is just a reminder as well to stay focused on yourself, stay focused on, you know, being calm and not being distracted. But also, when you get to a higher frequency, you can understand bad people or evil people in a different way. And of course, I'm not justifying any evil behavior. I'm just trying to explain it from a higher perspective where you understand why those people did that to you and why it happened this way. And by the way, you don't have to forgive them. Like forgiveness is not for everybody. Actually, forgiveness is for religion, and we don't do that over here. We actually do not. We believe in revenge. We believe in karmic justice, in positive and negative. And we also believe in the power of nature and the power of self-love. And, you know, evil people sometimes just need a good beating. They just really do. Because when you go through a form of trauma or abuse, it does not justify to hurt other people. And that's something you understand, right? So that's the issue with forgiveness. Forgiveness is trying to like just sweep everything under the rug and be like, you know what? They made a mistake. They got abused when they were a kid, right? But you were too. You don't use that to harm or hurt children or hurt other people, right? So why should they? And so let's just, of course, understand all the different angles, different perspectives, you know, just so you don't carry shame anymore, just so you don't carry guilt anymore. Because now you're moving from a place of mastery and you're moving from a place of groundedness. And just, you know, just enjoy what's coming, enjoy the blessings, continue moving in silence, continue celebrating in silence. And I love you. And by the way, if you're listening to this message in November, I have a Dark Feminine Black Friday bundle that's going to be listed under the video, and I'll see you tomorrow.